Doctors define social anxiety disorder as an intense, persistent fear and avoidance of social situations. Over 10 million Americans suffer. Do you? Is your anxiety around people so intense it can feel like a panic attack? Paxil offers new hope. Has your overwhelming anxiety significantly impaired your work or social life? Paxil offers new hope. Paxil, the only medication proven effective for social anxiety disorder. Paxil helps correct the chemical imbalance that may be associated with this disorder, so that with time and your doctor's help, you can move toward recovery. Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAO inhibitors should not take Paxil. Side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects in men and women, yawn, tremor, or sleepiness. Will you ask your doctor for more information about Paxil? Do it today. Your life is waiting.
Day 4. This morning started with vomiting and generally feeling like death. Completely. Brain zaps.
Hello, my name is Frank Stryker and I'm coming to you from Halifax, Nova Scotia. I am the webmaster and creator of QuitPaxil.org, and I'm here to tell you that as miserable as you're feeling right now, you will get better. 10 years ago, when I went through Paxil withdrawal, there was no literature on the subject at all. On the net there was absolutely no information, and the doctors had no idea what was going on either. So I created a site wondering if there was anybody else who went through the same thing, and lo and behold, within about 3 weeks I had hundreds of letters. Within 3 months I had thousands. Nowadays the problems surrounding severe Paxil withdrawal as well as SSRI discontinuation are well documented in the medical literature, and chances are your doctor knows what's going on. Nevertheless, I have no doubt that if you are still listening, that you're probably feeling extremely miserable right now. From head zaps to extremely vivid nightmares, from fever-like feelings to another litany of other symptoms. It is one of the most difficult processes I think a human has to go through. I have heard doctors that have written me to say that it is actually more problematic than heroin withdrawal for some. Now, let me tell you, however, as difficult as it is, you will get through it. You might not be able to do it on your first attempt, or on the second, or even on the third. But so far, I've had no visitor report to me that they simply weren't able to do so. In the end, even the ones that were on it for 10 years or 15 years managed to do so. To help you along, I've created the site and I've maintained it. On the symptoms page, you will find a host of symptoms that people have experienced. Some of them were experienced by me, but a lot of them were written in. Some of them are more frequent than others. I am sure you will find some with which you can identify or that you will recognize. The voices section are simply letters from people just like you who have written to me over the years. I've gotten over 10,000 letters regarding Paxil withdrawal from people all over the planet, of all shapes and sizes, rich and poor, black and white. It does not matter. People go through it if they have the genetic predisposition, and if they do have it, then it will be hard. So I've included the voices. I've included also some advice. Be advised that I have absolutely no medical training whatsoever, so I cannot say whether one piece of advice is better than another. There are some that are commonsensical, like exercising, drinking lots of water, and some that are kind of iffy. The iffy ones I encourage you to check with your doctor at all times, especially if they involve medication or supplements that are not known to you. I've also included success stories. I think it's absolutely vital that you keep a sense of optimism and that you keep your sense of humor about it. I've literally received hundreds and thousands of letters of people that have gone through it and that have gotten back in touch with me to tell me that they have made it. As I said before, people always make it in the end, as difficult as it seems right now, as impossible as it might seem right now. You will make it through, I guarantee it. So that's about it. There are other sections to the site. Feel free to explore all of it, obviously. I should mention the book quickly. The book was created for one purpose only, and that is to support this site. I have, to my shame, I had to leave it follow this site. I had to just leave it, not answer any letters for the last few years because I was starting up my web design company, and I'm still working at it, obviously. I cannot just take a couple days off to answer all these emails again. So what I've decided is, if I can manage to sell some books, I can take a day or two a month off to answer people and to keep the site up to date. We'll see if it works. I have withheld nothing. All the important information is on the web, but you know, there are more stories. There is more advice from readers. Some of it is kind of questionable, but you know, I've included it anyway. There are more success stories. There's a bit more of everything there, but again, there's nothing that I've left out of the site. You should be able to get through it just like that. If you are broke or have no Visa card, I would gladly send you a free copy too. If you aren't, I would appreciate it if you could pick up a copy. That's about it. I wish you all the best. Stay positive. You have to persevere. Stay courageous. It takes courage to go through this. It is very hard. It is probably the hardest thing you'll have to do.